Hi Aries, and welcome to the Mother Tressa channel. If you are already familiar with this space, then you already know what to expect incoming here. So welcome back. So glad to be interacting with your energy again. But if you are new to the Mother Tressa channel, then welcome in. We're here to embrace you with nothing but love and acceptance. So definitely feel free to come in as you are, wherever you are energetically, be it positive, negative, or neutral. Really doesn't matter so long as you leave better than you came, okay? Like this video, share it with your friends and family if you feel like there's somebody else that also needs to hear this message, and just to let the word travel so other people that are really needing some assistance at this time can find their way to me. And also subscribe and turn the bell notification on or post notification so you're made aware as soon as I upload a reading. Let's get into it. There was a little bit of a resistance when I was shuffling the cards. They wouldn't go back nicely or neatly, really. It was a bit of a mess. So let's see how that translates in the spread. First card out, you have the Six of Pentacles. You have a message coming in. I just did Leo's reading, and Six of Pentacles was at the bottom of their deck. So you can be having a very critical conversation. I'm hearing critical point, but a very critical conversation with a Leo. Four of Cups is the card that came out, if I didn't already show you, after the Six of Pentacles. Look at that. The King of Wands was at the bottom of the deck when I finished shuffling. And here you have them in the what's real position. So I'm telling you, you Arians, you're dealing with the fire sign. Wands is also associated with Mars as a planet. And you know, that's the co-ruler for the sign of Scorpio. So just throwing that out there as different people you can be interacting with. All right. Knight of Pentacles came flying out, as you saw. So as I was saying before, you guys definitely have a conversation coming in. You have the Eight of Pentacles, that's Scorpio, I'm telling you. And then you have the Two of Wands with the Magician at the bottom of the deck. This is an awesome reading, you guys. But anyway, sorry, because I will sit here and just go to town with that. But conversation is definitely coming in. It's a critical conversation. It's something that really needs to be said, because I feel like it's been building up with this King of Wands and this Knight of Pentacles energy to the point that you can't take it anymore. You're about to explode, or the other person's about to explode, or your inability to have gotten everything off of your chest is causing you to be more temperamental with those in your surroundings. So like your family members and friends, but pretty much these are people that have absolutely nothing to do with the actual situation at hand. And so you definitely need to watch for that. Watch yourself when it comes to you feeling the urge to lash out. But you know, we have to feel every emotion, okay? So when you get angry, allow yourself to fully process that emotion and that feeling. But you really need to challenge yourself to identify what the problem is and who it is or what it is that's actually triggering you to be angry. Pinpoint it so that you can find a solution to the issue. If you feel like you need to hit something, just make sure it's not a person. Like throw a dish and break a glass, you know, if that's going to help you decompress. Go and do something that is physical in nature. Careful if this is sexual activity though, because with the Pentacles energy here, you can be fertile, you can be ovulating, so there's potential to have a kid from a one-night stand. So if you know that's not something that you are ready for quite yet, then find other productive ways to decompress. So like go to the gym, take like a pole dancing class, go to the racetrack. I don't know if you can do that. Do you have to only be a professional to race cars? I don't know. But whatever you men like to do to decompress, talk to your friends. Let your family and friends help you. I feel like they can provide you with some some really sound, solid advice right now. Surround yourself with people that make you feel good. I feel like that is really the central message here. Surround yourself with people and things that continue to make you feel good so that you can maintain your high vibration. And if this has nothing to do with a relationship, this just allows for you to draw in abundance. You know, you're able to attract things a lot faster. So this is going back to laws of attraction here. This can go back to like principles, definitions of things. So what do they call that? You know, like when you're on a job, after so many months, you do like a refresher course or a training just to make sure that you have it consolidated in memory. I feel like a lot of you guys are revisiting things like that. Like, okay, like I know what the law of attraction is, but for a little bit, maybe you were like off your path. You know, you've allowed other circumstances and or people or events to circumvent what it was that you were doing and or distract you and take you away from that. And maybe you've lost your passion for something, or your just motivation, or started to, with this Pentacles energy, become a lot more self-conscious than usual because, you know, Aries, you're naturally very confident, you know, confident in who you are and what it is that you're doing. But then certain people can get into your head and kind of and make you doubt and think otherwise, you know. So in that instance, then you're having to get back to it. Like, okay, let me not sit here and ruminate also with this energy and drive myself crazy with the Magician, Four of Pentacles, and the Chariot energy with things that you just absolutely cannot control. You know, it's outside of your tax bracket. It's outside of your job description, you know. So why worry and stress yourself when it can all be for nothing? Just think positively. With this energy, you just need to be a little bit more optimistic. If workplace has been a little shaky because maybe you feel like other people are trying to, how do I want to say that? Like intervene, for lack of a better word, we can just stick with that. They're trying to like intervene and cause problems with your work, which may affect your pay. I feel like this is something that somebody's trying to do, kind of just like kicking dirt up out of nowhere, but there is no rhyme or reason for it. And you're really not who they're trying to paint you out to be. Maybe right now you need to do a fiery wall of protection. You might need to hex somebody, you know, throw roots on somebody, or try to figure out a way to alchemize with energy to get the attention off of you, you know, because I feel like you're on your job. You're on your job. You're thorough in the work that you do. For some of you, but again, others, with this King of Wands, with the Knight of Pentacles, you move a little too fast. You act first before thinking. So for some of you guys, with this potential review that you may have, and that's really what I'm seeing it as now, like it's a performance review that you're having, okay? So you're getting like graded for this somehow. But it's just like, okay, yeah, you're great, you know, you're excellent, you do excellent work, you're very much appreciated, and you are contributing to the team overall, but there are still areas to improve on, right? And so this is like needing to be a little bit more detail oriented. Some of you guys, you just need to find fun ways to make the monotonous work not be so boring. If you've been working at a job for a while now and you know that you are up for a promotion, but for some reason or another, maybe due to nepotism or favoritism, here I'm getting that with this Four of Cups energy, or just somebody trying to be underhanded in some way to kind of rob you of you being able to get the promotion. I feel like you're at that point now where it's becoming a little bit frustrating and you recognize that you might be overqualified here, you know, or you're not appreciated enough in the business. And so for some of you guys, you might be looking elsewhere, and that might actually help you gain leverage. So I definitely feel like this is a period of negotiation, but overall money and creative endeavors look good. I feel like you guys are definitely passionate. You're going to be more so on your P's and Q's if you haven't been. So I feel like deja vu a little bit. So with this energy, You might also notice that you're involving yourself with something and then it's just like, wait, like this feels really familiar. So a lot of you guys might be experiencing deja vu. That is just confirmation that you're on the right path. So for some of you guys, you're just looking for that. You're just looking for confirmation, or you're just looking to be applauded. But just going back to matters of the heart, this King of Wands, I'm telling you, somebody's coming in wanting to offer commitment, but they're just a little hesitant, because I feel like if you already have some sort of history with this person, with this Six of Pentacles, then they don't know if you're going to really be open to hearing what it is that they have to say or what it is that they want to actually offer. But I definitely feel like this person is very loyal and committed. They are more mature now, and understanding. They understand the error of their ways, and they really just want to do the best that they can to make you happy. But just be very careful with that. If you're just trying to give somebody an ultimatum, or you're trying to force them to just sacrifice everything for you to make you happy, or vice versa here. Because then that's causing somebody to lose a sense of their identity and who they are, and being true to themselves in order to conform and or fit within the confines of a relationship dynamic that you deem to be important to have, or in the way that you feel that it should go, right? Or vice versa here. So just be very careful with that. Remember the concept of unconditional love, and remember that if the shoe were on the other foot, you wouldn't appreciate somebody trying to just boss you around, for lack of a better word. You know? You don't like when somebody tries to dictate or tell you what to do. So don't do that with other people. If you're just on two completely different paths, or you have two very different beliefs that cannot find a middle ground, and you guys can't ever seem to compromise, then you're just not compatible, and it's time to move on. But I definitely feel like this person cares a lot about you and wants to show you another side of themselves, right? And wants to really cater to you, or wants to really show you more now, because I feel like maybe before they did more talking than proving. And you know, Arians, you know us, we have to see results. So I feel like they get it now, and they want to show you now, but they're just a little scared, okay? Because it takes a lot for them to reach out, or it will take a lot from them to reach out, because I definitely feel like maybe this person has or had some esteem issues, or they're just prideful, okay? But they are apologetic, and if it does come in, it is sincere. I'm definitely getting that. But at the end of the day, you know you and your situation, and you know this person better than I do, right? I can only see but so much. So just follow your instincts here, and the way that your gut feels and responds to them, and the things that they say when they come in, and just honor that, because that would be your truth, and you have to live in that. So whether you're with somebody or not, I definitely feel like now is the time for you guys to really step up and to really live in your authentic truth, and to be more brave and courageous with the things that you're doing, or the things that you're trying to create when it comes to like projects or businesses. The idea of multiple streams of income did come through with Leo's reading. So you can be partnering with somebody on a business aspect, or from a business standpoint, and do great things together. Just be very careful when it comes to trying to mix business with pleasure. Don't eat where you shit, or don't shit where you eat, or where you sleep. However that saying goes, okay? Because then in that sense, it gets very messy. So then that's how it ties back in. It always comes back around, Aries. That is how it can get messy, okay? And you don't need that. You don't need any more mess or any other trials and tribulations outside of whatever it is that's supposed to be conducive to your growth, okay? Don't cause unnecessary pain. But that's what I have for y'all. So if this reading resonated, give me a thumbs up, share this with your friends and family, subscribe if you haven't, and book with me should you need to. But if I don't hear from you, then please just take care of yourself and your soul until you see me again. Ciao.